Hey, what's going on? This is a murder of musicians. I'm your host, FX2. Really fucking excited. Today, I'm gonna have Q&A with Northern California prodigy, music producer, Nevalow, Finessing the Blessing. He is coming on the show to answer some of the questions that I've received via email and I've composed myself. I might just throw those questions that I have for him myself above everybody else's. Sorry, if we got time, maybe we'll get to them. But right out of the gate, man, you gotta hear this new jam, Sound Brew. It's got Nevalow and B2 on the track, collaborating. This is definitely somebody who you need to get in touch with and start collaborating with. He is open to making music productions and compositions for you. If you're a lyricist out there, just check out this track, man.
On my way to the store, I got sounds brewing. My mind fuck you, boo, I be pounding pussy. For this world full of hate, I make proud movies. I stay rolling up, they playing loud music. On my way to the store, got some sounds brewing. My mind fuck you, boo, I be pounding pussy. For the world full of hate, I make proud movies. I stay rolling up, they playing loud music. Met the world a long time ago, lost my Topanga. You can't see my vision unless you run plays. Don't care how you get it, fuck judging, Lord save. It's clear they some critics, outside it's a blizzard. They lacking respect like they ain't got no maid. I blast out the jets, try to run me a chick. My nigga, you privileged, my fam had no pay. Stay down for my fam and that's day one to day. I had a hard day, I might sit back and fade. But usually I'm the type firing up the pay. They using me, why you trying to act like we neighbors? She gloomy, I got up out the situation. In love with the money, my only true relationship. When everyone left me, the bag was still staying. I'm a fake broke on these niggas and stay with. I'm true to my bros though, I can't take his man. That ain't gon' be like that, nigga ain't wait for shit. Yeah, you might have had nothing from get-go, but raped it. Ain't saying shit to the pole, I played it. I got a right to wait, I'm trying to wait for this little check to hit. I'm trying to make dough and just flexing. Should I pipe down these hoes? I don't sweat the bitch. Wait, I'm trying to wait for this little check to hit. I'm trying to make dough and just flexing. Should I pipe down these hoes? I don't sweat the bitch. Like wait, I'm trying to wait for this little check to hit. I'm trying to make dough and just flexing. Should I pipe down these hoes? I don't sweat the bitch. Like wait, I'm trying to wait for this little check to hit. I'm trying to make dough and just flexing. Should I pipe down these hoes? I don't sweat the bitch. Wait. I don't need no wifey, I'm good on my dollar. She do not match my little swagger, so no, they sleep on my ass on trip, I'm on go-go. These hoes on my polo, they jump on it, fuck shot. I step on these stones and make y'all look like slowpoke. I'm psychic and shit, bitch, I'm something like slow, bro. I'm steady evolving, no, I can't stay normal. Ghetto little nigga, no, I can't stay formal. These hoes so embarrassing, I'm antisocial. Ain't grow up in street beef, that don't mean I'm charming. I been through the grimy and shit and kept marching. For real, homie, I'm used to them hardships. The valleys I step in might make you think I'm missing. I drip when I walk, just like that's or no lab. I don't need no feature, I eat then I stab. I beat up the beat with haymakers and jabs. I beat up her cheeks with good beat and I laugh. I beat up the street just to make me some cash. I keep me some notes, yeah, I stay with a stash. I ain't having patience, I wait then I dash. Just want me the best, bitch, I'm feeling like Ash. Slow.
I love you, my God.
Wait, I'm trying to wait for this little check to hit. I'm trying to make dough and just flexing. Should I pipe down these hoes? I don't sweat the bitch. Wait, I'm trying to wait for this little check to hit. I'm trying to make dough and just flexing. Should I pipe down these hoes? I don't sweat the bitch. Like wait, I'm trying to wait for this little check to hit. I'm trying to make dough and just flexing. Should I pipe down these hoes? I don't sweat the bitch. Like wait, I'm trying to wait for this little check to hit. I'm trying to make dough and just flexing. Should I pipe down these hoes? I don't sweat the bitch. Wait.
Yeah, that was Wait 4 Times by Nevalow, and the artist you heard on that track was no other than someone who I can't pronounce correctly. It's Diamond Kid and Sorcerer. So I guess I didn't really butcher those names, but I probably could have done a lot better. And I apologize for that. But I want to shout out to all of these lyricists that are on and have been on the podcast via Nevalow, Finesse and the Blessing. You lyricists out there, like, we're talking about you and we're playing your shit right now. So come on the podcast, you know, even if it's for fucking 5-10 minutes, like, get your name out there, man, a little bit more than it already is. This is what A Murder of Musicians is all about. We're just trying to increase the visibility and brand recognition of everybody out there. Look, guys, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, great platforms. I'm not going to deny they're great platforms, right? But you're not going to make money off of just one of them. Or if you have a bunch of them, you're probably still not going to make enough money to, like, be comfortable. So how the fuck do you make money in this digital music industry, right? That's kind of what today's little sub-episode category is about. Making money, right? And how do you do that? Well, you cannot do that without first having an established brand. You need name recognition so that your audience is aware of every track that you have coming out. They're streaming that shit like it's fucking going out of style, you know, like playing all those hits right before, you know, a nuke is about to hit the United States, because we in World War III, in case anybody forgot. Just had to throw that shit out there, make everybody a little bit paranoid. So now that everybody's a little bit on edge and feeling anxiety, I invite you all to take a little bit of a relaxing puff. Inhale. Hold it in and exhale. Release those negative feelings. Blow out that dank ass smoke. And get locked in.
Ain't no overnight when it comes to the grind. I hate the way they be biting my style. They just complain, they be wasting my time. I'm trying to escape, see, like ain't no way out. Ain't no overnight when it comes to the grind. I hate the way they be biting my style. They just complain, they be wasting my time. Trying to escape, see, like ain't no way out. Some people drop and make it overnight. Fuck making it, I'll drop 1,000,000 times. Ain't nobody containing my rhymes. I'm young and independent in my prime. Shawty so fine, she got me like fine. If she can't get with it, I'll leave her behind. I'll never trip and fall over a dime. Nigga, what the fuck do I look like? Calling these places, shit got me like hype. My brody be crazy and strapped like a dyke. I'm married to gang, bitch, this shit is my life. Man, I ain't even tripping, ain't gotta think twice. The dice get to rolling, I make sacrifice. I'm God's son, bitch, I'm something like Christ. They don't believe in me, but it's alright. They won't see me trap, but they access denied. Ain't no overnight when it comes to the grind. I hate the way they be biting my style. They just complain, they be wasting my time. I'm trying to escape, see, like ain't no way out. Ain't no overnight when it comes to the grind. I hate the way they be biting my style. They just complain, they be wasting my time. Trying to escape, see, like ain't no way out. Ain't no way out.
Yeah, that was with Nimbus. 33 Nimbus to be exact. Nevalow just does not ever disappoint. I've listened to him for quite some time now, so I'm familiar. But for all of you who are just hearing him for the first time, if your mind's not blown by now, just with his diversity and his versatility alone, then I don't know what would blow your mind. And that's pretty fucking scary, because this is damn good fucking composition. If you're a music producer, you really should be striving to have this professional sound. If you're looking to collaborate with lyricists and rappers out there, not for nothing, guys, but Nevalow, Finesse and the Blessing, is fucking killing it on the podcast today. This motherfucker probably is still asleep in California right now, and I'm recording his shit. I thought it was an EP. My mistake. 27 songs. The album is called 2023. It's on Spotify. You need to check it out. This next jam is one of my favorites from the entire album. I'm telling you that right now. It's called Only Human. It's by Nevalow and Benza.
Slow. Yo, what up, Benza? Ay, I'm only human. What's with all the little confusion? I'm just like you, nah, I ain't perfect, but I'm too clutch. They always find a way to ride away by school up. They know when I ignite the flame, I light a few up. I'm only human. What's with all the little confusion? I'm just like you, nah, I ain't perfect, but I'm too clutch. They always find a way to ride away by school up. They know when I ignite the flame, I light a few up. Go ahead and shine and motivate, make me wanna do the same. I'm burning brain cells on the daily, sparking Mary Jane. I love that sticky icky, I swear that shit made me sane. My brody sticky icky just got on them on 2K. This bitch so picky, she just want dick and ube. Nah, they ain't got a trick for me, so keep your little hooray. When you ain't got it, they gon' treat your ass like you a stray. When you on top this shit, that's when they gon' join the parade. I shoot for my goals like Stephen the Clay. I've been in the game before I ever played. I'm switching on days like getting played. Addicted to money, I feel like a J. These niggas ain't solid, I swear they gon' break. I'm keeping the profit, I'm peeping the nonsense. My people ain't perfect, but we got a conscience. I heat up the earth, and cheese I be obsessed. I'm only human, what's with all the little confusion? I'm just like you, nah, I ain't perfect, but I'm too clutch. They always find a way to ride away by school up. They know when I ignite the flame, I light a few up. I'm only human, what's with all the little confusion? I'm just like you, nah, I ain't perfect, but I'm too clutch. They always find a way to ride away by school up. They know when I ignite the flame, I light a few up.
Oh shit. Man, that track had me fucking freestyle rapping without the microphone on, thank God. Otherwise, I would have to redo that entire fucking segment because, listen, I cannot spit for the life of me. Like I tell people, it's an ongoing joke when you get me behind the microphone, the time that it takes me to step in the booth, I go through a total transformation and turn into an inebriated Dr. Seuss who fucking sounds like a toddler rhyming when he just had a 40 ounce of St. Ides or some shit. I'm just pathetic. And that I don't know why, I got a lot of Northern African in my genetic code, so that, in my opinion anyway, should give me a little bit of an edge over these white rappers, I can't rap for shit no matter what color I am, my skin color, and it really doesn't matter. All you talented artists out there, I give you so much fucking respect for getting up behind the microphone and laying down lyrics. It's just such a blessing to be able to have the talent and the skill to do that. I mean, we have heard from some lyrical phenomenons on this podcast alone. I'm talking about our young phenom from Detroit, Victory. Check out his podcast. Please don't overlook Generic down in West Palm Beach. He's another one that's up and coming, a youngster. And my favorite lyricist, the singer-songwriter, The Benj, THBENJ. Check him out on all platforms as well. And I think that I've done enough to just promote some of the old vocalists that have been on this podcast. Today is Finessing the Blessing, Nevalow's day and time in the sunshine. And I'm just fucking counting the minutes before the clock turns to the... I don't even know what hour it's supposed to turn to because of the time difference. I'm fucking brain dead, but Finessing the Blessing, Nevalow is coming up very soon with some Q&As. I'm telling you, I have a bunch of fucking questions for this cat. He doesn't even know what he's about to walk into. I promise you that. It's going to be a little probably interesting for him, depending on how many cups of coffee this motherfucker's had, because I'm basically getting him at like, I don't know, 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, Cali time. So let's see how on point he is when I start asking him about some weird shit, right? Nah, you people that know me, FX2, aka DJ Fresh Frosh, you know that I am your biggest fan no matter what genre of music it is. The reason being is because, you know, FX2 Studios is my baby. You know, I fucking started this shit from nothing. It was just an extension of From the Cellar, which was that live kind of Q&A performance piece. You could find it on our YouTube page that has all the podcasts on it. So you just go to YouTube at AMOMPOD, a Murder of Musicians podcast. AMOMPOD. And then you could check out like the old From the Cellar clips. The one that I would suggest that you really take a look at is the one with DJ Skills Spins. This guy is phenomenal. My wife and I back in the day were watching Instagram clips of different musicians and trying to formulate, you know, a little bit of a priority list of who I might want on the show. And DJ Skill Spins had it going on, man. Live performances. He's from Atlanta, Georgia. He's got that Southern slang going. Plays all that old hip-hop, mixing it, I mean, with the vinyl, guys. Like, not even digitally. He's fucking cutting, scratching, making the wax bleed, and doing it in front of people online, live streaming that shit. Check out From the Cellar, or just go to fx2studios.com. I embedded that YouTube clip right in the motherfucking beginning because it is that outstanding of a performance. And that was the very first episode of From the Cellar. So I was nervous as fuck. You could see that in the way that I was reacting. I mean, if you could look past the fact that I was a little intoxicated, I still made a fool out of myself, bopping my head back and forth. You know, like I was one of the boys, you know. And I can't be anything farther from, especially as I get older. Now, for any of you that don't know me personally, I'm in my 40s and I'm fucking aging like you would not believe. So for all you youngsters out there, why don't you just cherish the life that you're living and be grateful, right? No more complaining about pronouns and he and she and they and this and that and all that other fucking crap. Fuck it. Just relax, breathe, meditate, find your balance, find your inner self. From there, you'll be able to manifest your dreams, I promise you. Do you think that anybody on this podcast that I've interviewed has been a victim of abuse, verbal abuse, you know, all that shit that's going on? Don't get me wrong, I'm a supporter of most of those rights, but some of them are just too absurd for me to even comprehend. So, the moral of that story is basically find yourself first. Once you find yourself, your artwork, your music will be resonant from within. It's innate. It's a quality that all human beings have. We're born with the ability to be storytellers, to be singers and songwriters. This was the way that our forefathers, not the people who made the United States of America. I'm talking about, the cavemen days when we were first becoming enlightened. What did we do? We told stories and we passed tradition on through song and dance. So it's the musician and the artist nowadays that has a more important role now more than ever with the current climate of the globe and what we're facing. So I'm not gonna get political, guys. I promise I won't. But beware. We are in the middle of basically World War III, the beginnings of it. All I could say is let's just concentrate on the music and the art, guys. Use fx2studios.com to collaborate with all these other artists. You'll see them on the page. Subscribe, become part of our collective, our group. We are like-minded individuals who are doing everything that we can to still create art that's meaningful, impactful, sometimes has like a political message even, or just fucking makes you feel good. Because there's so much shit nowadays that are fucking waiting to stick claws deep inside of you and just pull out your innards and make you want to fucking scream. It's frustrating. Anything. People's voices, people's opinions, it's just gotten to the point where if you're not wearing earbuds or headphones, you wish you were, because you don't want to hear what's going on in the world today. So with that being said, man, I must play the newest track from Nevalow, aka Finessing the Blessing. And this one just came out. It's Nevalow by himself. The title of the track is called No Time.
It's never love. I ain't got no time. Look, I ain't got no time to be dealing with negativity. They wanna live my life, cause I be shining so vividly. I don't need that hype, I'm vibing straight off the chemistry. I had to realize my life was missing symmetry. I ain't got no time to be dealing with negativity. They wanna live my life, cause I be shining so vividly. I don't need the hype, I'm vibing straight off the chemistry. I had to realize my life was missing symmetry. I've been trying to speak shit to existence, cause I'm godlike. Why y'all speak, I don't even want to listen, cause y'all fraud like. Hopping from nigga to nigga, girl, I guess you frog like. All I want is band, so I don't have to move my jaw like. Money talks fluently, I hate wasting y'all time. My time could be any day, I'm out here chasing all mine. I feel like I'm optimistic, young and up in his prime. Trying to stay optimistic, they fucking up all the vibes. Vibes be all on my line when I'm outside just walking by. I'm so fly, all these beats be up on me just like a high. I'm so cool, I'm so smooth, but I'm really just not that guy. Everywhere I take a step, the money be on my side. If I ain't got it, I'ma get it, just know I'll be alright. I had to get this shit together better and realign. I guess it's safe to say if you seek it, then you shall find it. I came to pave a way if you reading between the lines, bitch. I ain't got no time to be dealing with negativity. They wanna dim my light, cause I be shining so vividly. I don't need the hype, I'm vibing straight off the chemistry. I had to realize my life was missing symmetry. I ain't got no time to be dealing with negativity. They wanna dim my light, cause I be shining so vividly. I don't need the hype, I'm vibing straight off the chemistry. I had to realize my life was missing symmetry. I ain't got no time.
tell me, how fucking perfect was that to go out with as a closing track from our man Nevalow, aka Finessing the Blessing. That was No Time, and if you heard the lyrics to that song, man, that was exactly what I was just rambling and ranting on about. I mean, there's lines in that song that just kind of reinforce what I was saying. You know, how he had no time for dealing with that negativity. I believe that was one of the lines in the song. When Nevalow gets on the program, I'll ask him about that, but there was another line too that really captured my attention and got me feeling differently, you know, optimistically. I know he mentioned optimistic in his song, but it gave me that feeling as well. And I kept this particular track for the end of what I would be playing because of this fact and this fact alone, that it's one of those compositions that just make you feel the music emotionally. And the addition of Nevalow's lyrics are what helps you to really reach another level, you know, transcend yourself, your being, you know, you become a little bit closer to self-actualization, where you start to really understand the world and your place in it. You know, he even had a line, I think it went something like he had to, you know, realign his life for his symmetry, something like that. You know, it's just beautiful. You know, first time I'm hearing like the lyrics and it's sticking to me. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is how you write a hit song. Okay? You know, people don't need to know every single word you say, but they need that melody to keep on ringing through their brain all day long, you know? And that's what my man Nevalow, Finessing the Blessing, has done for years. I mean, go to Apple Music, look up Nevalow, and you will see that he has albums that span back 5-6 years, I think. And I'm not just talking EPs and little ass albums with 3 or 4 songs on them either, man. I told you that 2023 that we were listening to earlier was 27 songs. Each one had a different vibe to it. And this guy, Finessing the Blessing, this guy, right? He's been at his craft making professional compositions since 2007, 2008. I mean, legitimately published. He's probably, in my opinion, been playing a lot longer than that and has a lot more experience. So these are some things that I'm gonna hit him up as questions and find out a little bit more about the creative process behind our new favorite music producer, Finessing the Blessing, aka Nevalow. So, without further ado, it's time to introduce Nevalow, Finessing the Blessing, and all his other names to A Murder of Musicians, the greatest music podcast there is out today. And with that, we're going to take his phone call straight from Cali. And ladies and gentlemen, Finessing the Blessing, better known as Nevalow, called via Instagram. And Zuckerberg, man, you need to get on the IT aspect of the phone conversation, because not only did it echo through my entire soundboard, but it cut in and out at times, and it didn't even record the first portion of it. So, needless to say, the information that came out of Nevalow's mouth, once the recording started going on, I couldn't resist but to let him just keep talking. You're gonna hear exactly why in just about a minute. So, here is a conversation between myself and Nevalow, and my question was proposed to him: what is his process like before he takes a step in the booth? Does he go in there without any real mindset and just allow his body to utilize its ability to articulate and spit whatever it is that comes out and ends up becoming a beautiful lyric? Or is this more of a premeditated type of notebook situation?
What comes up in my mind, like, or something. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, ooh.
You did an excellent job.
The word that goes with it, it's like a piece to the puzzle, and you figure out the words, like, oh shit, it's like, I don't know. But then, so I'll either do that, or I'll write the songs before I go to the studio. Like, I'll come up with the choruses, and then just write the songs about 4/12s or not 4/12s. Yeah, 4/12s or 4/16s, whatever. And I just relate to the chorus. I kind of do the same thing when I'm going bar for bar too. Like, if I don't have anything to say, if I think, I'll just relate back to the chorus. What I say in the chorus, that's why I write the choruses before I come. Because it's like, I could just go back to relate to it and then just say something that goes off of that. And then that'll kind of keep me spinning on with more.
Yeah, but you come in prepared. So it's not like you go into a booth, like, unprepared. Like, with no game plan whatsoever. Like, at least you got that chorus to fall back on if you can't, like, make it to the bar or something like that, in a rare case. That I see the process. Holy shit. Yo, that was an awesome explanation. No one has ever explained it like that. Honestly, like, I've asked that question a million times, and, like, that was awesome. That was such a good answer. Holy shit, man. I was with you on that one. That's crazy. That's a totally different perspective than, like, I ever would think of doing. Keeping, like, that chorus going and then working off of that, or just working off of the chorus. It's like fighting, like Mike Tyson in the center of the ring and shit. Hell yeah. Yeah. All right. So, do you write all your own music? Because I was confused, like, on a bunch of, like, your songs off of the 2023 CD. Dude, first of all, I didn't know it was 27 songs. I listened to it all. But I was like, damn, 27. I thought it was an EP at first. Just like, because that's usually what's on Apple and shit. 27 songs, right? So, yeah, there was a lot of collaborations that you did. Like, a lot of people's names I couldn't even pronounce. I sounded like an idiot if I tried. But, like, what were you...
What comes up in my mind, like, or something. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, ooh.
You did an excellent job.
The word that goes with it, it's like a piece to the puzzle, and you figure out the words, like, oh shit, it's like, I don't know. But then, so I'll either do that, or I'll write the songs before I go to the studio. Like, I'll come up with the choruses, and then just write the songs about 4/12s or not 4/12s. Yeah, 4/12s or 4/16s, whatever. And I just relate to the chorus. I kind of do the same thing when I'm going bar for bar too. Like, if I don't have anything to say, if I think, I'll just relate back to the chorus. What I say in the chorus, that's why I write the choruses before I come. Because it's like, I could just go back to relate to it and then just say something that goes off of that. And then that'll kind of keep me spinning on with more.
Yeah, but you come in prepared. So it's not like you go into a booth, like, unprepared. Like, with no game plan whatsoever. Like, at least you got that chorus to fall back on if you can't, like, make it to the bar or something like that, in a rare case. That I see the process. Holy shit. Yo, that was an awesome explanation. No one has ever explained it like that. honestly. Like I've asked that question a million times. I'm like, that was awesome. That was such a good answer. Holy shit, man. Felt like I was with you on that one. That's crazy. That's a totally different perspective than like I ever would think of doing. You know, keeping like the chorus going and then working off of that, or just working off of the chorus. You know, it's like fighting like Mike Tyson in the center of the ring and shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So do you write all your own music? Because I was confused, like, on a bunch of, like, your songs off of the 2023 CD.
Yeah.
Dude, first of all, I didn't know it was 27 songs. I listened to it all. But I was like, damn, 27. I thought it was an EP at first. You know, just like, because that's usually what's on Apple and shit.
Yeah.
27 songs, right? So, yeah, there was a lot of collaborations that you did. Like, a lot of people's names I couldn't even pronounce. I sounded like an idiot if I tried. But, like, what were you doing? Were you like doing lyrics? Were you writing the beats? Like, were you both collaborating together?
So basically, when I put the collaborations, I just didn't have a way to put the producers in the credits. So I just put them as the features and just split 50-50 whatever it's gonna make with the producer for that
Smart.
beat.
There you go. Perfect. Yeah.
That's why I put the feature in there, even though it's not really featuring them per se, the lyrics.
Right.
I still believe it's still featuring them because it's their beat and I'm leasing it from them, or it's an exclusive beat from them.
Right.
So I've got to show credit pretty much. But I think they changed that actually now. So when I upload, it doesn't let me put the producer's name anymore, but it does let me give them credit still, like pay them.
It does. All right, that's good. Yeah. I was gonna ask you that. Like, do you work that shit out, like the financials beforehand and shit?
Yeah. So like if I know the producer,
To be me, but they hate the kid. OMP, fuck your opinions, I'm taking. Keep this shit 100 to the day I escape it. I'm brewing up shit from the underground, making hits. On my way to the store, I got sounds brewing. Might fuck your boo, I be pounding pussy. For this wealth for the head, I make proud movies. I stay rolling up, they playing loud music. On my way to the store, got some sounds brewing. Might fuck your boo, I be pounding pussy. For the wealth for the head, I make proud movies. I stay rolling up, they playing loud music.
Yeah, right there. That's the track I was talking about. That is Nevalow with B2. Sound Brew is the name of that track. So that's exactly when it totally cut out the conversation did on the Instagram chat. So Mark Zuckerberg, thank you for that. There's a lot of other information, but I have a feeling that this is going to be part one of a few, so I'll leave you with more Nevalow music that you can bob your head to, save, go on Spotify, look him up, follow him on Instagram. This is the way that we're gonna do it at A Murder of Musicians, man. Just make it a collective, a community where we're just liking each other's shit, we're staying engaged and turning our, other friends or other musicians that we meet online over to this site, over to, all of our material as one, man, and that's the way we're gonna grow. So enjoy the rest of Nevalow.
Let go. When I heard this beat, swear this shit hit my heart. The music don't die, it's my high, it's my art. Use it to get by, but it's also for y'all. Now I can't stop this shit, why the fuck would I start? When I heard this beat, swear this shit hit my heart. The music don't die, it's my high, it's my art. Use it to get by, but it's also for y'all. Now I can't stop this shit, why the fuck would I start? I spaz out for real, had nothing to lose. When I lost my little baby, that shit sparked the fuse. Start going crazy, try and count up the blues. Use all that I had, so I had to go through it. I don't need no pad to write folks, but I do. But it helped me get this shit off my chest more fluent. They said I can't do it, so I went and proved it. If I don't get over that bullshit, I might lose it. It's beautiful. Beautiful struggle that made me a nuisance. I stay on they necks, always coming with news. Came up from the Jakes, I would always slap boots. I went through some things that I do not think you did. Switching my game flow and they ain't know. It's okay though, I stack up like Legos. I'm still in debt for my pop's ways, but it's all gravity cause I ain't stopping, man. When I heard this beat, swear this shit hit my heart. The music don't die, it's my high, it's my art. Use it to get by, but it's also for y'all. Now I can't stop this shit, why the fuck would I start? When I heard this beat, swear this shit hit my heart. The music don't die, it's my high, it's my art. Use it to get by, but it's also for y'all. Now I can't stop this shit, why the fuck would I start?
What did I say? That jam, My Art, is fucking dope. That's a fire track. Now, I believe there's another one or two off of the 2023 EP. At this point, I guess we can just consider it a motherfucking album. There's been mad tracks we've been playing off of this. The next one's called Let Me In. Now this one, I'm gonna tell you, it's a collaboration between Nevalow and Day Kid. Dayumnkid. I probably fucked that one up too, but whatever. So, Let Me In.
Damn kid, you made this hoe. Hey, I'm slow. It's never. Ha. Shout out my nigga Kid, bro. I said we go back, yeah. Let's get it, let go. It's a lock on the gate, they ain't tryna let me in. But I'm cooling outside while most y'all ain't take a chance. Even in my downtime, I'm hustling, fuck this scam. Heard y'all talking how I'm broke, but the grind just take 'em in. It's a lock on the gate, they ain't tryna let me in. But I'm cooling outside while most y'all ain't take a chance. Even in my downtime, I'm hustling, fuck this scam. Heard y'all talking how I'm broke, but the grind just take 'em in. Hey nigga, I be faking broke, making business, mind my business. When I stay up out the way, I always feel like I be winning. I got sauce for sale, you better not wait too late to get it. Once they peep how I'm rocking, then I always stay committed. It ain't never finna be a way that low about commission. Bitch, I'm smoking white truffles right now. After that, I hit it. And I know y'all know what it is. I got pool with pretty women. It's a pretty ass weed. If you petty, you can't hit this. My last name Petty for my family full of histories. We fought up in a war for this country. It's full of sickness. They ain't reimbursed us for no slavery to fuck my pensions. My daddy robbed the bank. He got parole before my birthday. And probably still won't even call a nigga from New Jersey. But I don't give a damn about this game. I never worry. I know it take a minute. I'm just trying to get up in a hurry. Hey, 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 Snap, Lord, hey, hey, y'all don't love me, y'all just use it to manipulate me. She got so ugly that I'm starting to anticipate it. Overthinking in my head, differentiating. Love I need it on my brain till I'm disintegrated. Y'all don't love me, y'all just use it to manipulate me. She got so ugly that I'm starting to anticipate it. Overthinking in my head, differentiating. Love I need it, I'm about bread till I'm disintegrated. Ay, fake love, fake love, fake love. They just wanna get under your skin, wanna hate ya. I just wanted to make love, create love. I don't really give a fuck, I am not no traitor. Nigga, I can't portray her on no other shit. I just want my motherfucking dubs in them hundreds. I'm swagging all the time, I already got another bitch to fucking talk about me. You know I gotta fuck 'em quick. Then I'm gone out the door for the bad bitch. I don't give a damn no more for the sadness. Passing bitches off like Irvin Johnson, bitch, I'm magic. I already done busted nuts up in her, you can have so it. I'm done showing love, I'm just moving through the madness. I just lost my niece and I feel like crashing. Lost my cousin a couple years ago, I'm replaying his ass. This shit stuck in my soul, I can't clean it up, it's nasty. My competition in the mirror, I'm just looking at the past. I'm a clean ass nigga, but I still get ash. I just popped up out the shower, put the dick between her ass. Had her crying on that nigga, she was calling niggas daddy. Y'all don't love me, y'all just use it to manipulate me. She got so ugly that I'm starting to anticipate it. Overthinking in my head, differentiating. Love I need it on my bread till I'm disintegrating. Y'all don't love me, y'all just use it to manipulate me. She got so ugly that I'm starting to anticipate it. Overthinking in my head, differentiating. Love I need it on my bread till I'm disintegrating.
So a couple of seconds ago, I was just telling